know your kid won the goldfish in that little baggie from the school fair and you didn't want that nasty thing in your house, so you flush it down the toilet? Well, this what happens.
Summer nights, everybody's feeling sexy. Holler if you're ready for some slumber.
Memorial Day is always a big summer blockbuster weekend, unless you take ones at home. Men in Black 3, whatever that's all about, opened everywhere. You guys going to see it? You going to see it, Greg?
I'll wait till it comes out on cable because that's the kind of person I am. I hate going to movies. I hate going to movies because there's no civility anymore. There's people talking. It drives me crazy. Generally, the movies that are released at this time are horrible sequels. Remember Crocodile Dundee 2, Night at the Museum 2? I haven't seen this many dogs since the Westminster dog show.
Are we going to talk about movies, people in movies? Is that part of our segment?
It could be.
This will be your segment, so you can
Oh, it is.
tell
Oh,
us.
okay, yeah. Go ahead. Are you going to go see it?
Were you in any movies, Bob? Like, did you ever do
Please.
cameos?
Yeah, and a few.
Don't ask.
The art,
No, I
wait,
thought-
What about your art films? Your German art films? Wasn't he a
So,
guest
are you going to go
star?
see it, Men in Black?
Probably not. I'm not a big moviegoer. I don't get to the
Yeah.
movies very. To take 2.5 hours, I usually rent movies at home. But I will say, Crocodile Dundee 1, how awesome was that?
Yeah, it was great.
That was great. And that woman in that was unbelievable.
Right?
Yeah.
That's not a knife.
Yeah, that's not a knife. Never mind. Go ahead. Are you going to see it?
I would love to see. I love the Men in Black series. Some series are great. Jurassic Park series are great. The Hangover series are great. Men in Black.
Police Academy, Porky's.
But you have a kid, right?
Okay,
I have a
are
son.
you going to go see it?
Yeah, I like Will Smith movies. He always makes the great big blockbuster movies, and this movie's actually received very good reviews. So I'm excited to go see it, and I think it's important to stimulate the economy and not be a curmudgeon and say there's no civility at movies. Great.
Movies are. America agrees with me. You go to a movie, you have a heightened sensitivity about noise and conflict because you're in there. You now pay $11 a ticket. You sit there, and when somebody's talking, you want to fight them. You get so angry.
I have before.
Like Fight Club.
First of all, I don't go to movies because they're full of teenagers. Number one,
Yeah.
and they're the most obnoxious, disgraceful,
There we go again.
disgusting. When I was a teenager going to movies, we didn't talk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you could smoke. You could smoke in a movie theater. Awesome.
What group do you like? You don't
No
like
one.
teenagers. You don't like Europeans. You don't like 22-year-old women.
I barely like
Italians.
you. I barely like you. No,
You don't like Tea Partiers, you don't like conservatives.
I like communists and socialists. But listen, what's your favorite movie of all time?
Of all time, probably Top Gun.
Really?
Yeah, I love that movie.
For the
And Need for Speed.
subtext.
I think that's part of our segment. Go ahead.
Legally Blonde or Election. That's why I like Reese Witherspoon so
Ben?
much. But I will say something quickly about going to movies. If I do go, it's on like a Monday night all by myself or an afternoon matinee. I go when the theater's empty.
No way.
I think it's really.
My favorite, I have a tie between Blue Velvet, the David Lynch classic, and Evil Dead 2.
What was the movie you made me go see?
That doesn't sound good.
You recommended a movie. I went home and saw it. I was like, oh my god.
Oh, Young Adult.
Well, I like a lot of the old romance, like classics, Pride and Prejudice. They make a movie out of that. I loved Gone with the Wind. I like movies like
Overrated.
that.
My favorite was Pearl Harbor because my brother was in it. My least favorite was Hangover 2 because they filmed it in Bangkok.
You know what I have to do
That's
now,
getting
though? I have to
edited.
change all my secret passwords. You know, they ask you if you forget your password, what's your favorite movie? I
Yeah.
gotta change.
Oh, that's true. You just gave away your password.
Why would you
least
just
favorite
say
movie?
that? Oh my
Oh,
God.
geez, the worst movie I've ever seen.
You all think about it.
Oh, I just saw this. I saw a movie called Rampart with Woody Harrelson where he plays a corrupt cop. I'm tired of corrupt cop movies.
Okay.
That was pretty bad.
What about Angie?
I think that Hope Floats or something. Remember that Hope? Remember those
That
one of
wasn't
those
good.
romantic
Yeah.
comedies? I'm sure there's more.
It's like New
You
Year's
put me on
Day.
the spot.
It makes you want to
Go
throw
ahead.
up.
What about
It
you?
made me want to throw
I don't know
up.
if I have I can't even think of a least favorite. I like most movies.
I'll go ahead and say Hunger Games. I don't like anything that suggests
What?
violence and death
Mine
of children.
was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre because they didn't massacre enough people.
That was a great movie.
It wasn't it great?
The original and the
Did you
remake
ever
with
see
Dennis
The Night of
Hopper.
the Living Dead?
I love that movie.
Oh, that was
Great
wonderful.
zombie movies, by the way.
Oh yeah, and you know what else? The
Are you
best
a zombie
I've seen
fan?
in
Oh,
86
Did
times.
see Evil Dead 2.
Have you seen Hannibal Lecter?
Yeah, that's good. The Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs
It's a
was
great movie.
We're on.
Yeah.
This is Memorial Day, and we're talking about
It's not
slasher
nice.
I had a
films.
sense.
It isn't. It's not nice.
I had a sense.
Can
of
we
steak
go
at the
now?
How about a
end of that.
patriotic
Oh, are we
film?
supposed to get out of here? Okay.
Pearl Harbor.
Uh,
Pearl Harbor.
Pearl Harbor. Yeah, that's good. My brother's in it. Go see it. Don't go away. One more thing is next.